That he's seen a change in you, that you're starting to realize you only have so many years you get to do this, and maybe you're taking a little bit more of a studious approach or just trying to get everything out of it. Is there something to that?
I think definitely. I mean, this game we play is brutal, especially at my position. And I mean, you got guys like Witten, who can play forever. Guys like D-Mac can play forever, but you never know when your time's gonna be. So you just gotta take advantage of what you have. And I mean, right now we're in a great opportunity. We're in a great situation to do some great things. And so I mean, I gotta do everything I can to maximize these moments.
That's like Gary Brown said yesterday, that they want to hand it to you, throw it to you, and medical you take a snap if you can do that. I mean, because they want to get the ball. So how excited are you about being an even bigger part of the offense this year?
I'm just excited about doing whatever I can to help this team win.
Cowboys friends, family, and all you good people out there, what's going on? I got the notes here. That clip that you just heard from Ezekiel Elliott, it has me very excited. Hey, y'all. Really want to just do this quick video, a MiniCamp recap. What happened throughout this MiniCamp? It was kind of like just an extended OTA period. The last one was today. Jason Garrett had his last press conference. So what are we talking about here? First and foremost, thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for showing this page love. Thank you for showing my brother Joe Rod's page love. Show all the Cowboys YouTubers love. Law Nation does great work. Joe Boo. What's my guy Shango? All of those guys are great guys bringing content. Listen, however you get it, however you get the Cowboys knowledge, whoever you choose to latch onto and who you like and who can kind of help you get home, respect to them as well. I'm a drummer, DJ, and producer, and on my spare time, I just like to talk Cowboys. I like to make smoothies, talk Cowboys, and just pretty much do me. With that being said, let's talk about this minicamp. So, let's get right into it, and that's Ezekiel Elliott's maturity. So, as we know, and just learning about, and I got my notes right here, y'all, so I wrote some things down, and I got some, I wouldn't say insider information, but I got some good nuggets. As we know, I have kind of had an issue with Zeke. It's kind of been it's always something, or, what's the deal? Is Zeke really, is he going to ever mature fully, or is he going to learn really the player that he can be and maximize his potential? Now, I understand he's 21 years old. I will give Ezekiel Elliott that. My 21-year-old self, if I was in this position, I would have had to mature really, really quick. Ask yourself the same thing. Would you be partying, drunk, talking to females, doing what you do? Some people would, some people wouldn't. All that said, listening to Zeke, and he says something that made a lot of sense, and hopefully he does get it, because it's never Zeke on the field. It will never be Zeke on the field. I'm sure in minicamp he looks good, and OTAs he's been flying through the hole, and I've always said he's an A1 athlete. It's going to be this period from now until July 20th when they report that scares the hell out of me. Hopefully Zeke will be fine, and I think he will. Today at minicamp practice, Byron Jones and Jason Witten had a nice little battle. I like to hear this and see this from Jason Witten and Byron, simply because Byron's going on his third year. It's time to mature, it's time to step up, and it's time to be an alpha dog in this secondary. Now, we brought in a bunch of guys in the secondary. Who do they need to learn from? They need to learn from Byron Jones, who's an exceptional athlete, a very smart player, but you've heard that he's kind of quiet, kind of timid. Well, you like to hear these things, that him and Jason John doing their thing, because Byron Jones, the athlete, is a problem. Now we need to see Byron Jones, the taker-awayer of the footballer. He needs to take away the football. We need more interceptions. This defense needs more interceptions. I hope Byron Jones can do that. Another nugget I wanted to hit. Des Bryant had some words today talking about battling with this youth and with these youthful DBs. Something that we're just gonna have to watch that moving forward in training camp. I'm gonna actually be out at training camp around the Rams game. I'm gonna try to get some footage. Last year I got some footage. I'm gonna hopefully upload some of those lost files for you guys through this down period, because it won't be nothing going on. I'll be working on a lot of music too, as usual. So we'll see what happens. But Dez battling against Woozier and who's actually been having some good practices, and Jordan Lewis and Marquez White and all of these guys, Scandrick, Brown, who's still a young player. It feels like Brown's a veteran. He's only a first-year guy. This will be his second year in the league. That I want to see. You got to go at Dez, because in the NFC East, you will be dog food if you're timid or if you're scared. So I like to hear that he's giving them respect, and just the simple fact that he's saying that they're not backing down. That means the world to me. Now the three things that really, well, let's go over the Collins brothers. First, Malik Collins. How dominant can this kid really be? Well, you think about back when Rod Marinelli had Simeon Rice and he had a Mr. Warren Sapp. I am not calling Malik Collins Warren Sapp. However, Malik Collins' development, he had 5 sacks last year at the 3-tech. That's amazing to me. That is his position. It's over. It's done. But think about it like this. The more successful Malik Collins is, and I'm hearing that he's winning reps against Zach Martin, he's playing with quickness, he's playing with power. He didn't even have a full training camp last year. Came in, started, made plays in the season. The better that he progresses, that will work dividends for these defensive ends. If you could push the pocket, that's how Warren Sapp got Simeon Rice all of those sacks. He couldn't be blocked. If you look at the Rams, their sack numbers will always be high because you have to, you know, give attention to an Aaron Donald. So I think that Malik Collins being so dominant, if he can continue, if he's winning reps against Zach Martin, who's a all-pro, you know, all-pro guard, been in the league for a while now, been doing it for a while. If he's winning reps against Zach Martin, I'm liking that. To me, that's a great sign. And then let's talk about Lyle Collins. He played tackle in college. He's going to make the transition well. I'm going out on a limb right now and saying that will be the best move of this offseason. Putting Lyle Collins at right tackle, you'll be able to run against him. He's one of those guys who comes off the ball and wants to hit you. He will get in trouble footwork-wise a little bit with maybe some quicker D linemen, with some quicker DNs, but I'm not worried about Lyle Collins at all. I think he will actually be an upgrade from Doug Free. I know we wanted to keep his power inside next to Tyron Smith, but I think his true position is tackle. I think he'll work hard and he'll be great at it. Now, let's talk about what Derek Dooley had to say about Ryan Switzer. This is what I've been telling you guys all off season. The playbook, mental capacity, digesting knowledge, that is up Ryan Switzer's alley. And so with Cole Beasley and Lucky out, all of these reps going to Ryan Switzer means something. It's confidence. It's stuff that he will be able to translate to training camp and ultimately compete for a spot. Listen, you want to be hurt, Lucky, Cole, because honestly, Cole's up in 2 years. That's not Ryan Switzer's problem. The reason why he's getting this buzz is because he's there. He's a rookie. He went through all his stuff for the combine and speed training, and he's still out there making plays. And when you have a Derek Dooley who's done a great job with these receivers, developing guys like Terrence Williams, Bryce Butler is getting better. He had a great mini camp in OTAs. When you hear him say that Ryan Switzer has the mental capacity, it is not too much for him. He picks up on the playbook well. That means a lot to me. Let's wrap up with Jalen Smith. So I'm reading that Jalen Smith is out there doing 7-on-7 stuff. He's cutting well. He's moving fast. He's playing fast. What does this mean? Again, Cowboys fans, when the pads come on, we will know. But like I said, if Jalen isn't Smith. God, what's going on with me, Cowboys fans? If Jalen Smith is in shape, not about the movement, not about the foot. If he can breathe, he'll be fine. He'll be able to hit. He's a strong guy. Pads won't mean a thing. But some guys have been telling me, and I have sources, that Damian Wilson is playing really well. So that's going to be your decision. Jalen Smith, a rookie basically, Jalen Smith, versus a 3-year Damian Wilson to start the season. If Jalen Smith goes out there and plays like Notre Dame Jalen Smith and turns heads at training camp, then I think it's Jalen Smith's job. But let's wait and see. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to just ponder going into training camp. But they had a good minicamp session, a lot of competition, getting the rookies acclimated. Dak looks sharp. Dak sounds sharp. Zeke is focused. Let's hope. I don't want to get a text or a Bleacher Report alert saying Zeke. I won't even speak that on him. But let's see what happens, Cowboys fans. It's your boy Foots the King. Check out the music. Check out Cowboys Huddle. Thank you for listening to this video. Like, share, subscribe. MiniCamp Recap. Next is training camp. Before you know it, we'll keep going with the Cowboys Huddle, and then we'll be breaking down training camp videos, and then preseason, and then season when we whoop up on the Giants. It's your boy Foots the King. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.